So on the Applied Psychology for Yogis page, we've been talking a lot about what are some of the attributes of what I call the psychologically sound yoga teacher. Here's another one. The psychologically sound yoga teacher is a yoga teacher who has met and even in some cases been beheaded by their own shadow. That makes a good psychologically sound yoga teacher. And before you think I'm crazy talking, hear me out. Trust the person who has been there and back. They know a little bit about where you are. It comes from this principle of we can't take people any further than we have gone ourselves. And I actually truly do believe that. If you want to take people into an emotional landscape in your yoga classes, aka heart language, you better know a little bit about what you're talking about, okay? You better know about that personally. So if you want to talk about deep dive and shadow and, looking at your ugly parts and self-love, well, you better know something about what it is to cultivate self-love. Because when it's not real, when it's not deep, when it's not authentic, people can tell. So the psychologically sound yoga teacher, they're not trite. They're deep. They've been in the shit, okay? They're the ones you want to trust because they know something about where you are. The psychologically sound yoga teacher has had to face themselves. The good, the bad. I have a friend who says the good, the bad, the ugly. They've had to face that in themselves. And you know what? They continue to face that in themselves. And here's the key word. They are willing to face that in themselves. They are willing to continually look at their own shadow parts so that they can live ever more fully as themselves in a full, integrated, whole way. Because sometimes those yucky parts, those shitty parts, those shadowy parts, that's where our wisdom lies. That's where the seat of our creativity can lie. And so that depth that you feel from the yoga teacher who's been to the dark side and back, the reason they're so appealing and they have so much to offer is because the creativity is there. So the psychologically sound yoga teacher has met and in some cases been beheaded by their own shadow, and the next part of that is they've made their way back. They actually chose to stay in life. So they've met, been beheaded, and been reborn through their shadow process. That's a good yoga teacher. Trust them. Seek them out. Keep them around. They're good ones to have, and they're good ones to learn from.